Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you can hear this. Hopefully you don't hear the rain hitting my recording studio / shed. But today we are doing another airport plane spotting airport update sort of a thing. So we're doing Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson again. Because Atlanta is basically the biggest airline I have, so I just based it off of that for now. And so that is how I will be doing it, is that Delta is my biggest plane. So let's get started with the update. Now this is kinda based off of COVID results off of Flight Radar 24. It was actually all basically I did research and came up with a bunch of flight numbers, and well, the 3 Deltas have actual flight numbers, all the rest do not. So I have 2 post-it notes of the aircraft. I was just looking at my post-it notes, sorry for the little signs there. The Qatar that you'll see later in the update that you can probably see right over there, that's not on this post-it note, so I'll have to grab the other one down. But I know where it's going anyways. Alright, so starting off here with a Delta 777-200 LR. This is Delta Flight 3322, and it is flying to Mumbai. This route was recently started to Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. And I saw it 2 days ago, and yeah. Wow, my sweatshirt's getting in the way, sorry. It's 50 degrees out where I'm at, so just, yeah, deal with it. And also, this airport update, just to tell you, is basically semi-realistic. It's not fully realistic. I mean, I've got American West and Air Force One from the 1950s and Super Constellations, and I've got an A340-200 on it, and I've got A340-600 on it, and it's just old time. It's just, I'm rolling with it. Okay, so the next plane here is a Northwest Airlines paint scheme Delta A330-300. And this is Delta Flight 74 to Amsterdam. This has been going on for a long time. At my closest airport, they also fly an A330 to Amsterdam. So, yeah. And going with the next plane here, which is the Delta A350. They're trying not to get the lighting. There, we'll go with that. Okay, this is Delta Flight 295, and this is a flight to Tokyo. Sorry for the muffled audio, my sweatshirt got in the way again. But yes, this is flying to Tokyo, Narita. And this flight during COVID currently is not happening, but I just know it flies there. Because the 777 used to do that, but now the A350's taken over. Alright, on to the next plane, which now you can see the Delta in the background. But it's a Qatar A350-1000, and this is flying to Doha from Atlanta, obviously. But it's flying to Doha. Then next we're getting into the kind of non-realistic part, which is the freight part. So, first off here, we have a a Rolls-Royce, is the airlines, and then a Boeing 747-200 airframe in the Rolls-Royce paint, and this is the test frame plane, as you can see, the extreme, the 7.8 engine there. This is going to be flying to Charleston, South Carolina, to go to the 787 plant. And the next plane here is a British Airways cargo. 747-300 freighter. And this will be flying to London Heathrow. Next, we have a Lufthansa cargo, MD-11, and this will be going to Frankfurt, Germany. And then next here we have a kind of unrealistic one, but the Antonov 124-100M. This is going to be going to Moscow with a stop in Anchorage and a stop in Tokyo. And then next we have the most unrealistic one, which is, well, not the most unrealistic, but yeah. It is a Sun Country DC-10, which was just sold to FedEx, and FedEx has converted it to a freighter, as they do, and it is now flying for FedEx, so it is doing its first cargo flight to Memphis from here. And it was just delivered here just because it was the easiest convenience, because it was parked in, it was parked at a very nearby airport, and it just hasn't been repainted to FedEx, and to be honest, it never will be, so, yeah, it'll be in the Sun Country livery for the rest of its lifetime, but, you know, yeah, I'll just say it's FedEx. And then next here, we have a Lockheed Electra, which is owned by a private collector, and it's being sold to Everts Air Cargo, and the collector was based in Miami, Florida. So it flew up here to refuel, stop and refuel, then it's heading up to Seattle, make a stop and refuel there, then it's heading up to Alaska to go to Everts Air Cargo. Next here, we have a British Airways A350-1000. Don't mind the landing gear there. I know it's broken. The landing gear isn't a tilting landing gear, so right there is actually missing. If I take this out, you'll be able to see it. There, it's missing an axle on the front there, because the landing gear does not tilt and the axle broke off. It was my own doing, but yeah. But this will be heading to London Heathrow, and I am moving the Everts Air Cargo, just so you know, just so if in the update you see it. And yeah. Alright, next we have a United States Air Force E-4B Mobile Command. This is coming down from where's it coming from? It's coming down from, what's that Air Force base up north there? Aviation 18's airport. Not Washington Dulles. Not Reagan. I think it is Reagan. No, it's not Reagan. Anyway, it's coming from the New York Air Force Base. No, actually, it's coming from Pensacola. It's coming from Pensacola, Florida. That's just the first thing that kicked up in my mind, so it's unrealistic, I know. Alright, next plane. Here we have a American Airlines American West New York livery plane. It was because American West merged with American. It went into U.S. Airways then American, but because it is American, I am just counting it as an American plane. There we go, an American Airlines plane. So this is an American Airlines 757-200. This will be flying to Charlotte, South Carolina. Here we have Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know, but it's flying to Charlotte. Right here we have the Independence. aka Air Force One from the 50s. I think it was under President Truman, for you history nerds out there. I believe it's Truman, but you can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But President Truman was the only one that I know of. And this is owned by a private collector. It was just bought by a private collector. It is flying from, it was purchased in Florida. And, oh, that was a mug. Okay. It's flying up to Green Bay for a collector up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Next, we have a Pacific Northeastern Airlines Super Constellation, which was just bought by a collector. And it is flying up. It is flying from Green Bay town to no, sorry. It took off from Pensacola, Florida, where it was being stored, and is flying up to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, Dulles. It's flying up to the Aviation Museum, not the Smithsonian, but in Washington, Dulles at that airport. So it's heading out to Washington, Dulles. Making sure I didn't miss any aircraft yet. Okay. Next, we have a retired plane, but still flying. We have a Virgin Atlantic A340-600 in a big Virgin Atlantic thank you livery. This is flying to London Gatwick. And over here, we have an Air Tahiti Nui A340-200, and this is flying to Phuket. And then here we have a China Eastern 737-800. Let me get it focused. Which is on arrival. Same with the Air Tahiti. It is arriving from Salt Lake City. And it was purchased by Delta from China Eastern, because China Eastern was kind of phasing this one out. And it's going to Delta Airlines. So, yeah. But that concludes this airport update. Yeah, let's just go back to the starting shot, and this concludes this airport update. I hope all of you are staying safe during COVID. I know I am, even though I'm starting school tomorrow. And yeah, just hope everybody has a great day. And again, this was not a realistic, fully realistic airport update, semi-unrealistic. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Be sure to like and subscribe on the video, and be sure to watch some of my other videos. Get some more great content like this. You can see how I built this airport, like the Lego terminals here. You can see, if you aren't new to my channel, if you've been watching it for a while, this is Terminal B, the third terminal that I have to work on, but I have to work on it still. But this is what I've gotten done so far in Lego, and Terminal C is done and is smaller because, cargo usually isn't that big. It's just a sorting place, and then it goes out on carts to the airplanes, and unlike the passenger stuff where they have actual gates going out to the planes for the passengers to unload. But yeah, hopefully you really like this. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.